Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a full review of the 2025 and 2026 Nissan GT-R, the legendary Japanese performance icon that refuses to bow out quietly. Nissan has brought us another evolution of Godzilla, and while it doesn't reinvent the wheel, it sharpens it in ways that true enthusiasts will appreciate. So let's get into it. We'll cover everything from the exterior design, to the interior features, performance upgrades, and of course, the price. Now, let's start with the first thing you notice, the exterior. The 2025 GT-R still carries that unmistakable, aggressive look. But there are subtle tweaks that make it more modern and refined. The front fascia now gets a slightly redesigned grille that's slimmer and more aerodynamic. It helps with airflow and adds to the GT-R's already menacing stance. You'll also notice some revised LED headlights and a more sculpted hood, giving it a cleaner but still muscular appearance. Around the sides, the profile remains familiar. It's still that low, wide, purpose-built silhouette with flared fenders and sharp lines. The rear gets a slight makeover too, with updated taillights that retain the iconic round quad ring design, but with a more modern LED signature. A slightly reworked rear diffuser and a large fixed rear wing finish off the look, giving it that track-ready appeal. Nissan also added some new color options for 2025 and 2026, including a stunning midnight purple and Bayside blue tribute, both of which look incredible in person. Now stepping inside, the interior of the GT-R has always been a bit of a love-it-or-hate-it affair. In the 2025-2026 version, Nissan has made efforts to modernize things without losing the analog, driver-focused character. The layout is mostly the same, but you'll notice better materials, more Alcantara, leather with contrast stitching, and brushed aluminum trim throughout. It feels more premium now, especially for the price point. The 8-inch touchscreen is still present, but it's now faster and more responsive, with support for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The instrument cluster remains largely analog, which purists will appreciate, with clear dials and a central multi-function display that gives you all your performance data, from boost pressure to lap timers and G-force meters. The seats deserve a special mention, Recaro Sport buckets that are supportive without being punishing. They hold you in place during aggressive driving but are still comfortable enough for long road trips. The rear seats, well, they exist, but don't expect adults to ride back there comfortably. They're more of a storage solution than actual seating. Let's talk about performance, because this is where the GT-R continues to shine. The 2025 and 2026 GT-R is still powered by the hand-built 3.8-liter twin turbocharged V6, known as the VR38DETT. It produces around 565 horsepower in the standard version, and up to 600 horsepower in the Nismo variant. That might sound familiar, and yes, the engine itself hasn't changed dramatically, but Nissan has fine-tuned the software, upgraded the turbo response, and improved cooling for better overall performance and drivability. Power is sent to all four wheels through Nissan's ATTES all-wheel drive system and a 6-speed dual-clutch transmission that's been recalibrated for quicker shifts. 0 to 60 MPH still happens in around 2.9 seconds, and the car pulls hard all the way to its top speed, which sits just over 196 miles per hour. What makes the GT-R so special isn't just straight-line speed though, it's the handling. With revised suspension tuning for 2025, the car feels even more planted through corners. It's not light by any means, but the chassis communicates well, and there's minimal body roll. The steering has good feedback, and the brakes, especially on the Nismo trim with carbon ceramics, are seriously powerful. Sound-wise, the GT-R still has that raw, mechanical engine note that enthusiasts love. It's not artificially enhanced, which might be a bit subdued compared to some newer rivals, but it feels authentic, a throwback to when performance cars didn't need to shout through the speakers to sound fast. And finally, we come to pricing. The 2025 Nissan GT-R starts at around $122,000 for the premium trim, and it climbs quickly from there. The T-Spec edition, which brings special heritage paint and upgraded features, sits around $145,000. If you want the top-dog GT-R Nismo, be ready to pay over $220,000. Yes, it's a lot, but remember, this is a hand-built, AWD supercar that can run with exotics costing twice as much. It's not cheap, but it's still arguably a performance bargain when you look at the numbers. So, is the 2025 or 2026 GT-R worth it? If you're someone who values raw performance, proven engineering, and a legendary nameplate, it's hard to beat. It's not the most high-tech or luxurious sports car, but it delivers driving excitement in a way few others do. And with rumors that this might be one of the last pure combustion GT-Rs before Nissan eventually moves toward electrification, this model might go down as the end of an era. That's it for today's review. If you enjoyed this LED breakdown of the 2025-2026 Nissan GT-R, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss future uploads. Let me know in the comments what you think. Would you take this over a Porsche 911 or a new Corvette Z06? See you in the next one.